I never imagined the day would come when the life I thought I knew would unravel in front of me. My wife, Claire, had always seemed devoted, or at least that's what I believed. We shared a home, had routines, and a sense of stability that most couples envy. But appearances can be deceiving, and sometimes, deception hides in plain sight. It started with small signs I initially ignored: extra phone calls, mysterious texts, and sudden evenings out that she couldn't fully explain. I chalked it up to stress or work obligations, convincing myself I was overreacting. But something in my gut refused to let it go. Intuition is a powerful thing, and mine was screaming that something was wrong. Then came the discovery. One evening, while she was working late, I noticed a series of messages on her phone, accidentally left unlocked on the kitchen counter. They were intimate, flirtatious, and unmistakably evidence of an affair. The messages weren't from someone distant. This was someone she met in person, someone she saw in secret while maintaining the facade of our marriage. My heart sank. Shock quickly turned into determination. I wasn't going to confront her blindly. I needed to understand the full extent of the betrayal. Over the next few days, I carefully observed her behavior, monitored interactions, and pieced together evidence. It became clear that Claire was leading a double life with her affair partner, meeting him at hotels, coffee shops, and even friends' houses under false pretenses. Tracking him down wasn't as difficult as I initially imagined. Small mistakes he made, combined with digital footprints and subtle clues, allowed me to pinpoint his location. The thrill and fear of this discovery collided inside me. I had evidence, I knew the truth, and now I had a choice: confrontation, exposure, or surprise. I decided on the surprise. Not a physical attack or reckless vengeance, but a calculated, undeniable way to force accountability. I sent the affair partner a message revealing that I knew everything: the meetings, the texts, the deceit. I included evidence, screenshots of conversations, photographs of their rendezvous spots, and timestamps. I warned him of the consequences, legally, socially, and personally, if he continued to engage in the betrayal. The reaction was swift. Panic replaced his arrogance. The confidence of secrecy evaporated in seconds. Claire, oblivious to my strategy, continued her routine, unaware that her carefully hidden double life was crumbling. The affair partner confronted her, terrified, and their dynamic shifted immediately. The power she had wielded through secrecy dissipated, leaving them both exposed. When I finally confronted Claire, I laid everything out on the table: the evidence, the messages, the tracking information, and her partner's panic. She tried to deny it, to justify, to minimize, but there was no room for lies. Every detail, every proof, every breadcrumb of their deception had been meticulously collected. The fallout was immediate. Friends and family who had once respected Claire and her affair partner learned the truth. Their social credibility crumbled. Their personal relationships were fractured. And most importantly, the illusion of control they had maintained over their double lives vanished in an instant. For me, the experience was a mix of relief and grief. Relief that the truth was finally known, grief for the betrayal I endured, and clarity about the fragile nature of trust. I realized that deception, no matter how carefully hidden, eventually surfaces, and when it does, accountability is inevitable. Months later, life is different. Claire and I have separated, navigating legal matters and custody of our children. The affair partner, once confident and arrogant, now faces the social and professional consequences of his actions, and I remain vigilant, cautious, and determined to rebuild my life with honesty and awareness. Tracking her partner down and sending that calculated surprise wasn't about revenge. It was about reclaiming power, exposing the truth, and forcing accountability. My cheating wife tried to lead a double life, but her secrecy and arrogance were no match for evidence, vigilance, and calculated action. Karma, in its own precise way, had delivered justice.